Let's start with exercise 1, data exploration and pre-processing. Understanding data through a data exploration is one of the core challenges faced today by the data engineers and data scientists. Using a raw data for modeling can produce misleading results since data is often noisy and unreliable and may be missing values. In this exercise, we will explore the raw data, transform and register the dataset in the Datastore. You will use it to train a forecasting model. Later in this hands-on lab, the data preparation step will be performed on the Azure Databricks cluster. First, browse to your Azure Databricks workspace and navigate to AI with Databricks. Then, first, we need to provide Azure Machine Learning workspace information. For the subscription IDs, you can just copy from the Azure portals, resources group, and the workspace name that we just now created. Where to get the subscription ID? We go back to the Azure portals. Just now that we created the resources group called MCW Machine Learning. Then you will see a subscription ID. You can copy and paste to replace the current subscription ID. Then resources group, just copy and paste MCW machine learning. Workspace name, just now we created the workspace name as MCW machine learning. Then after that, you run cell, do a success. Then after that, you need to get the data set containing a daily battery time series. The CSV file will be saved in a temporary folders on the Databricks cluster for later use. Then after that, you need to check that all the files are successfully downloaded. Then load the data. The previously downloaded CSV file will be loaded into Panda data frame inspected. Then remove the temporary folders. Then after that, after get data, what you will need to do, analyze the data. You notice that initially the seem to be entry every 12 hours, whereas later the entries are for every 24 hours. You will plot the daily cycles, get a better idea how the data looks. Then you need to check how many 12-hour entries are there. Then we declare a ds-in-hour equal to 12. Then check the distribution of the 12-hour entry. Count first. We go to count the entries for each day. Count. Then group by the index date. Then battery ID. For the conclusions, you notice that the entries are recorded twice a day up until the end of 2014, and once the day starting from 2015. There is a significant number of possible duplicate entries. Then we can see we need to check the duplicate entries in the time frame. Then we need to pre-process data. Then you need to update the entry frequencies, time series data might contain a missing entry, so check for that too. In order to change the entry frequency, you need to resample a data aggregate. You also use a different approach for aggregating depending on the features. Check if the second data has missing entry. Notice that we are different frequency on this. Then after, make sure the data looks fine. Then after that, we need to go to make sure the workspace configuration succeeds. Then after that, you don't forget to run all cells in a disk group.